Hi bro, hi Gaming Tamil Vlog. என்ன பிரச்சனைன்னு தெரியல. கரெக்டாக தான் இருக்கு பிட் ரேட்லாம். ஏன் இந்த டேஷ் ஏற மாட்டேங்குது? வேம்பயர் கேம் பாட்டு இருக்கல, லைக் சப்ஸ்கிரைப் பண்ணிட்டு பாருங்க. நம்ம கீழே பாடி தான். என் வாய்ஸ் கேட்குதுல்ல? நம்ம பவர் செம்மையா அப்டேட் பண்ணிட்டோம். ஆட்டோ லூட்டிங்லாம் ஆன் பண்ணோம். பார்க்குறேன், நம்மளுக்கு சப்ஸ்கிரைப் பண்ணிட்டு பாருங்க. அப்புறம் கொஞ்சம் ஷேர் பண்ணிட்டு பாருங்க. என் வாய்ஸ் பர்ஃபெக்டா இருக்குல்ல?
Over there!
ஐயோமா!
There's one of them vermin!
மிஷின் கன் வச்சுன்னா அடிக்காதீங்கடா.
It's a killer!
போன இதுல இருந்து ஒருத்தர் நம்மள மிரட்டிட்டு போயிருப்பான். யாரு கிட்ட பவர் ஏத்திட்டு வந்துட்டா? பவர் ஏற முடியல. அதுல ஏறலாமே என்னால.
It's locked. I cannot enter.
We have to stop it! Look at it!
என்னடா எவ்வளோ நிக்கிறான்?
Bloody leech!
நான் லீச்சா? நாட்ட குச்சா? நாட்ட குச்சா? ஓ
It's locked, all right.
எப்படி அங்க போறது?
It's locked.
காசு இல்லைன்னா நான்
It's locked, all right.
இதான் போய் ஆகணும். அதுக்கெல்லாம் மேலே ஏறதுக்கு வழி காமிக்கப்படும். சரி மேப்பை பார்க்கலாம். Hey. Emma? Bayangin.
I have this thirst for blood.
All this fighting!
Sama apa? Wanita tak baik. Eva, sambil dia.
The war is not over! It will never be over!
ஓகே, நம்மளுக்கு ஒரு சாவி கிடைச்சிருக்கு. இதே மாதிரி கத்தி 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 அது மொக்க தானா? நம்மளுக்கு கீ கிடச்சிருக்கு, பார்க்கலாம். கீ கிடச்சிருக்கு, ஒரு கீ வச்சுட்டு எங்கெல்லாம் போக முடியுதுன்னு பார்ப்போம். இங்கிருந்து கிட்ட மாதிரி காட்டுது. ஓகே, நம்ம வந்துட்டோம். என்ன கூப்பிடுறாங்க? ஏய், பாஸ் ஃபைட் மாதிரி அடிக்கிறான்ப்பா. என்ன வெறும் காத்துல கத்தி வீசிட்டு இருக்க? ஓ, ரெசிஸ்டட் அது. வா வா வா. ப்ரோ ஹாய் ப்ரோ, குட் ஈவினிங். குட் ஈவினிங் ப்ரோ, குட் ஈவினிங். ஐயோ, நம்ம கிட்ட ஹெல்த் வேற இல்லை. செத்துட்டோம் போல, செத்துட்டா. இப்போ வாடா. சாக மாட்டேன். ஓகே, போடா. ஹாய் ப்ரோ, how you doing bro? இங்க வந்துட்டோம். ஒரு 42 நிமிஷம். வாய்ஸ் ஆடிபிளா?
Braille. I need someone who can read this.
Holy shit, அங்க பாருங்க எத்தனை பேரு. ஓகே, நம்ம அங்க போய் ஹெல்ப் பண்றோம். எஸ்
and I will show you
இப்போ அடிச்சதை மட்டும் பார்த்தீங்களா வேற லெவலில் இருந்து பார்த்தீங்களா
You won't get me here. Get out!
சரி பேட்டை வேற என்ன கம்மிங் சார்
Are you all right, sir? What are you doing in a place like this?
I'm not sure that's any of your business.
I hope you realize that staying here
Yes,
will
sir.
put your life at great risk.
Pah! I'm not afraid of these guards of Priwen or whatever
நீங்கள்
these
வெப்கேம் போட
thugs
முடியல
call themselves.
அது மக்கார்
I
படம்
can still kick some respect into those youngsters.
I wasn't specifically referring to them, but are you really after these men? Why?
They took my boy. I've had no news since he joined that crazy gang. So I decided to come and find him myself.
இன்ஸ்டாகிராமில் ஃபாலோ பண்ணாதவங்க ஃபாலோ பண்ணிக்கோங்க
I see. But as I said, your life is at risk if you stay here. And I'm not referring to the gangs either. You should leave, sir.
Well, this part of town used to be nicer, let's say. Perhaps you're right. This isn't the best way to save Andrew.
இப்போதைக்கு எதுவும் இதில் வரல ஆர்கியூ ஓகே இவனுக்கு இப்போதைக்கு இன்ஸ் எதுவும் வரல குட் பை தான் சொல்லி ஆகணும் ஓகே நம்ம வழி அங்கே இருக்கு ஓகே ஓகே வந்தாச்சு இருங்க நம்ம ஹெல்த் போட்டு போயிடும் எனக்கே இந்த கம்பெனிலேருந்து டின்னர் ஓவர் ப்ரோ இல்லை ப்ரோ இன்னைக்கு தான் ப்ரோ சாப்பிட்ணும் நானே ஆல்ரெடி 2 நாளாக லைவ் பண்ணல அதான் இன்னைக்கு பரவாயில்ல எவ்வளோ கஷ்டப்பட்டுனாச்சும் போட்டுடணும் இன்னைக்கு வேலை இருக்கும் போட்டேன் எவ்வளோ டைட் ஷெட்யூல்லையும் இன்னைக்கு லைவ் போட்டேன்
Good evening, miss.
நீங்கள் ஓவரா ப்ரோ
I'm Dr. Reid. May I ask you a few questions?
Who are you? What do you want?
As I just told you, I'm a doctor. From the Pembroke Hospital, actually.
The Pembroke Hospital, you say? I don't have any money for you leeches.
I'm not here for charity, miss.
Miss Edwina.
அட்டைப்பூச்சிங்களுக்குலாம் நான் காசு தரதில்ல
So what do
அப்படின்னு
you want then? Fancy buying something?
இல்லை ப்ரோ
from me,
ஆஃப்டர் ஸ்ட்ரீம் ஒன்லி ஓ நீங்களுமா
I'm looking for Mr. Sean Hampton. Do you know where I could find him?
The sad saint? I heard he was mugged or something.
Yes, he was. But he left hospital recently.
You don't say. Well, I suppose it's good news for the homeless and the useless. Ask them, they must know something.
ஓகே பர்சனல் கொஸ்டின்ஸ் கேட்கலாம் நத்திங்
What can you tell me about this part of town?
You can't trust anyone around here. As soon as you lower your
உங்களுக்கு
guard,
யாருக்குனாச்சும்
I'm sure
game story
some
explanation
arsehole will
வேணும்னா
take
நான் சொல்ல ரெடியா
advantage of
இருக்கேன்.
you.
You sound like you're thinking of somebody in particular.
ஓகே கேம் சவுண்ட் இப்போ அதிகமாக இருக்குல்ல இந்த ஸ்ட்ரீமில்
They must
நான்
pay
கொஞ்சம்
me
இன்க்ரீஸ்
every
பண்ணி
week, but it
வச்சிருக்கேன்
looks like they forgot
உங்களுக்கு
to
எப்படி
pay them
இருக்குன்னு சொல்லுங்க
permission to steal from the dead.
Looting.
என் வாய்ஸோட
corpses in a
கேம்
mass
சவுண்ட்
grave.
கம்மியாக தானே கேட்குது
That is a new low.
Whatever. Hey, since you're a doctor and all, maybe you can access that forbidden area and remind those bastards what they owe.
Really?
இல்லை
Don't
ப்ரோ
you think that's
நார்மல்
a
ஒன்லி
little bit excessive?
Bastards. all
கரெக்டாக
of
இருக்கு
them.
ஓகே ப்ரோ
This
ஓகே
region only responds to violence.
செட்டிங்ஸ் மாற்றிக்கிட்டே இருக்கேன் கூடி சீக்கிரம் பழையபடி நான் கண்டென்ட்டுக்கு வருவேன் லைக் வாங்கியிருக்கேன் பார்க்கலாம்
What
என்னால்
can you
எவ்வளோ
tell me
முடியுதோ
about your work?
I'm a businesswoman.
அவ்வளோ
I
சீக்கிரம்
buy and
கண்டென்ட்டுக்கு
sell
வரேன்
things, and I send my wet boot boys after anyone who don't play nice with me.
Gang member and shopkeeper. Can't be easy running double shifts.
If you're interested, I may find use of a doctor who can freely walk across the city, you know.
I'm not interested in a career in the criminal underworld, Miss Cox.
இவன் வேற மாதிரி
Stay
கூப்பிட்றான்னு
away from us
நினைக்கிறேன்
then,
அதாவது ஐ
if you don't
மென்ட்
want to get hurt.
எங்க கூட சேர்ந்து
Since
நீயும்
my
இருக்கலாம்
return from the war, I don't feel that concerned by threats, knives, or even bullets, if you must know.
That's exactly what that stupid trade unionist claimed after he attacked one of us. Booth and I reminded him a bullet beats words every time.
Okay. Into develop
Quite
இருக்கு.
blunt, aren't you?
I like people who know what they want and say what they think. This is a time of great opportunity for those ready to embrace their destiny.
Tell me about the man you and Booth killed, Edwina.
The bastard killed one of us and received retribution.
வேற லெவல்ல கொஸ்டின் கேக்குறான்.
Nothing else to say.
What happened exactly?
What happened exactly?
I don't know and I don't care. One of ours was killed by that communist bastard, but he didn't brag for long.
So you have no idea what really happened, but you executed him anyway.
No one.
நீ எப்படி அவனை கொலை பண்ணிட்டீங்க? என்ன நடந்துனே தெரியாம.
This is our territory.
இது எங்க
This
ஏரியா.
is our law.
எங்க சட்டம். உனக்கு என்னடா டேஷ் வந்தது?
And your conscience is clear. You kill without hesitation.
Violence
நீ
is an
கொஞ்சம் கூட
efficient
யோசிக்காம
tool,
கொன்னுட்ட.
Dr. Reid, when used properly.
So you decide who lives and who dies, just like that.
Yes, Doctor. Just like that. I'm not saying it's fair. I'm saying it's my way of dealing with troublemakers.
யோசிக்காம உனக்கு என்ன தோணுதோ பண்ணுவேன். அதானே அப்படின்ட்டு.
I'm looking for Mr. Sean.
Besides,
Yes.
you don't.
I'm looking for Mr. Sean. Yes, he was.
You don't say.
Can I offer you my medical help, Miss Cox?
I'm fine, thank you.
அசிங்கப்படுத்துறான்.
Goodbye, Miss Cox.
Mark my words, miss. These murders are the work of a
Not a drop of blood left in his body. This is the work
Okay,
of
we'll
a
see you
vampire.
off Flintstone. Thank you, bro. Thank you.
I'm a tracker of these creatures. A
Thank you for
vampire
coming.
hunter.
You best be off to your hunting then. For if the sewer dog is back and hunting all these poor folk, he needs a catching.
A sewer dog. What's it look like?
It's an old story. A monster with daggers for teeth and icy claws. He comes of a sudden, nighttime, claiming innocence, then vanishes.
Teeth, claws, murders by night. Your sewer dog is my business. He's the kind of prey I hunt, milady.
Good evening, sir.
Who the fuck are you? Don't you see I'm busy here?
Dr. Jonathan Reid, that's who I am. And who are you?
Ah, some fancy gentleman we've got here. Clear off. We don't want strangers on our streets.
So you won't tell me your name, then?
The name's Booth Digby. Maybe I'll ask my boys to break one or two of your bones, just so you remember.
மிரட்டுறான். நம்ம கிட்டே மிரட்டல.
Do you know where I can find Sean Hampton? I need to talk to him.
The sad saint. Why on earth do you want to talk to him?
He was one of
எந்த
my
டேஷுக்கு நீ
patients
அவனை
at the
பார்க்கணும்
Pembroke
அப்படின்னு.
Oh, yeah. I heard the poor bastard had been abducted by some cunt. You better ask Tom Watts. He knows Sean Hampton well.
Are you some kind of vigilante patrolling these streets at night?
Something
என்ன
like
இந்த
that.
ஏரியா
The police
டானா?
aren't in charge here. We are, see?
கேக்குறான்.
So you're a concerned criminal, is that it?
நீ கன்ஃபார்ம்
Using funny jokes about me and my boys, are you? Fuck. You must have some balls.
I saw many men like you during the war, Mr. Dick.
வேற லெவல்ல பேசுறானே.
Greedy little cockroaches who feed on despair.
I could kill you for saying that. But Nah. You've been a soldier. I can respect that.
What is your gang? Yes.
So, tell me about your gang then.
What? Have you got a death wish? You really want me to answer that?
Well, yes. You seem so proud of your status. Why not tell me who you're working for?
Oi! I'm the boss, all right? The wet boot boys work for me. All of them. Situation round here is better than other districts because of us. Because of me.
What can you tell me about this part of town?
Things ain't that bad, thanks to us. We give people what they need, and we control this borough.
Well, you're not doing a very good job. People are still dying here like everywhere else.
Yeah, well, we can't be everywhere all the time. And Edwina says if we can find more guns, we could be more efficient.
More efficient? Really? You should probably tell Edwina that guns are useless against diseases and infections.
Incredible. You know what? You're lucky she can't hear you right now. She's more smart than patient. My sweet queen of the docks.
Tell me about the man you killed, Booth. What happened?
One of us had been killed, so we had to retaliate. That's the whole story.
There has to be more to it than that.
No, really. One of us got killed, so the killer had to die. That's how things have always been done round here. No one gives a shit.
Basically. Okay. உனக்கு மனசாட்சி இருக்காடா?
Are you so heartless that you could pull the trigger and kill someone without even blinking?
Have you looked around recently? Do you really think one more body will make a difference?
Are you some...
Okay, ഇതിലെ ഇവനക്ക് ഇതോടെ ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ ഓവർ. നമുക്ക് സെഷൻ ഇല്ല.
Goodbye, Mr. Dick.
மிஸ்டர் டிக்கி வேற வச்சிருக்காம டிக்கி இப்போ டிக்கி. ஏய் போ வா இங்க
Good
வந்து
evening, Miss Cox.
Hello again, Dr.
செம்ம
Reid.
ஆங்கிள் சரியான ஆங்கிள்.
Booth Digby looks at you with love-struck eyes. Tell me, Edwina, is the feeling mutual?
You have no idea how refreshing it can be for a woman to receive all the pleasure she needs. For once.
I'll take your word for it.
What is it, Doctor? A woman's not supposed to talk about these things.
Okay.
Behind all your crude words and your attitude, I sense romance and a soft heart. Miss Cox.
Romance? I have no time for such rubbish. I use Booth like I use everyone else.
இவனை கொல்ல முடியும் நினைக்கிறேன் இப்போ. ஐயா
Booth Digby looks at you with love-struck eyes. Tell me, Edwina, is the feeling mutual?
You have no idea how refreshing it can be for a woman to receive all the pleasure she needs. For once.
I'll take your word for it.
What is it, Doctor? A woman's not supposed to talk about these things.
Behind all your crude...
Romance?
Goodbye, Miss Cox. Good evening, sir.
Whatever.
Don't you recognize me? We met a few nights ago.
Don't take it personally. I spent a lot of energy forgetting what I did the night before.
Yes, you had definitely drunk too much then as well. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reid.
I'm Dyson Delaney. I'll try to remember you. This time.
I'm looking for Mr. Sean Hampton. Do you know where I could find him?
I really don't know. I heard he'd been abducted. I don't know if he's back.
Who could tell me then?
About the sad saint. I'll try asking Tom what's about it.
Surely you must have had dreams and expectations when you were young, like everybody else.
Sure, I wanted things to change. To really change, and to change for good. The bigger the dream, the harder the fall.
Sounds like you were an idealist, which is honorable.
No, sir.
என்னென்ன
I was an
சொல்றான்
anarchist,
பாருங்க
and I believe
அப்படின்னு.
exclusive property is a robbery in nature. I wanted a new world to rise in the ashes.
Do you really think the world is that bad?
No, I believe we all can choose to make it. Most of us are too weak, too poor and too guilty. I am for sure.
எல்லாருமே குற்றவாளிக்கு தான் அப்படி.
I want to know more about your past as an anarchist, Dyson.
I'm still an anarchist, Doctor. Make no mistake. I just reject violence as a tool to change the world, unlike my comrades.
Do you still see your comrades, then? Even if you don't agree with their methods anymore, I mean.
No. I hope they'll come to share my point of view one day. I'll raise my glass to that splendid idea.
ஒரே செகண்ட். கலர் நல்லா இருக்கும் லைவ்ல. அதுதான் வேற எதுவும் இல்லை.
Do you believe in a bloodless revolution, then?
I do not believe in much anymore, Doctor. But I'll admit I like your idea of peaceful change. I like it a lot.
What do you do for a living, Mr. Delaney?
I drink. I drink in the morning and at noon.
மூணு வேளையை
and at
குடிப்பான்.
night,
He's
and then I drink some more.
குடிமகன், you know.
Why do you drink so much?
Maybe it's because I prefer dying slowly. Death can be so abrupt. Personally, I like to see mine coming at my own pace.
You sound very sad, sir.
That's because I am Doc.
Don't you work at all?
I'd love to, but I don't have the time. Didn't I tell you? Drink in the morning and at noon. I'll drink at night.
பார்த்துட்டு இருக்கலாம். லைக் ஷேர் சப்ஸ்கிரைப் பண்ணிட்டு பாருங்க. நீ தர சப்போர்ட் தான் எனக்கு கொஞ்சம் ஊக்கம் தரும்.
Is there anything in particular that you like about this part of town? Except for the cheap drinks, I mean.
How dare you say such a thing? I love this neighborhood. So friendly, so joyful.
Why are you so cynical?
Cynicism is the polite way to express despair, Doctor.
No reason at all to rejoice, then? Life is hopeless and then we die, is that it?
Let me tell you a story.
All right. Go on.
A few years ago, when I believed a resolute man could change things around here for good, a tragedy occurred nearby.
ஏன் இவ்வளோ போதில் ஆடிட்டு இருக்கான்?
It was a bomb. Bomb that exploded and killed many people. Metal and blood everywhere. Shouts, fire, broken window of the shoe shop, the torn street light.
You lost people you loved that day, didn't you?
I've lost everything. But you know what the worst part is? I don't even remember where it happened. I've drunk so much to forget it. And now I can't remember where it was. I can't pay my homage to the dead.
I'm sorry, Mr. Delaney.
It's okay. If you ever find the place, just leave a flower for me there. Even if you tell me where it is. I'm not sure I'd memorize it.
Is there anything in particular that you like about this part of town? Except for the cheap drinks, I mean.
How dare you say such a thing? I love this neighborhood. So
மறுபடியும் அதே
friendly.
சொல்கிறான்.
Why are you so... Goodbye, Mr. Delaney.
Good evening, sir. Have you witnessed any suspicious activity or strange events recently?
And what do you define as a strange event? More to the point, who are you?
My name is Ichabod Throgmorton, vampire hunter
Adappavi.
extraordinaire and warden of the East End.
A vampire hunter? Really?
I know what you're thinking. I'm just another lunatic howling at the moon, but I'm not. The bloodsuckers exist, and they're close.
வேம்பீர் எதிர்க்கே நிக்கிறான் அவனே யாரும்
I'm
தெரியல.
Dr. Jonathan Reid. I'd like to hear more about these vampires you're hunting.
A man of science? Well, I'll be glad to enlighten you.
I'm looking for Sean Hampton. Can you help me, Mr. Throgmorton?
The sad saint? He should be at his night asylum at this hour, but I cannot tell you how to find it, sorry.
Really? Why is that?
It's nothing personal, Doctor. I'm sure your intentions are good, but people who sleep there, they have plenty of reasons to hide.
I could make you tell me, but I respect your refusal. You really believe Sean is a saint, don't you?
All I will say is this. Gossip has it that when he was a child, he was molested. By a priest of all people. Funny thing is, though, it only strengthened his faith.
ஏய்
Maybe at least you can tell me who could help me find him.
Tell you what, go and chat with Tom Watts. He's a bartender and good judge of character. If he talks to you, then it's fine by me.
ஓகே நம்ம
What can you tell me about this neighborhood?
Did you hear about what happened to Jack Gillingham? Oh boy. It's a shame I wasn't around to protect him.
It's impossible to protect everyone. The violence seems endemic in this part of town.
But it's my duty. I am convinced Jack Gillingham was killed by a vampire. These evil rodents are spreading like a plague.
நிறைய பேர் இன்ட்டு இதா இருக்கு.
So, how exactly are you protecting these people? I'm curious.
I patrol late at night, investigating anything unusual. I try and encourage people to stay indoors, but people are careless.
How do you identify a vampire?
It's simple, really. They can't stand daylight. They're afraid of garlic and holy symbols. And they also cannot enter a house without being invited.
Have you ever killed one of these creatures? Yourself, I mean.
Of course I have. What kind of question is that? It's a dirty business, believe me.
Can I help in any way?
Actually, yes. I plan to put up posters to alert the population to the vampire threat.
Are you asking me to paste posters about vampires
அட
around?
பாவி.
If you would
வேம்பீர் கிட்டே வேம்பீர் போஸ்ட் போன்னு
If you
சொல்றான்.
did that, then I can focus on my patrols.
வேற லெவல்ல.
Have you heard of the Guard of Priwen?
Of course. They're dedicated hunters. A little militant for my taste, but they do let anyone join.
So you hunt alone? That sounds risky.
Vampires are just like every other predator. They hunt when they're hungry and follow certain patterns. It's just a matter of observation and patience.
அரஸ்ட். ஆர்பி ஆயிட்டு இருக்காங்க பீஸ்.
Were you ever tempted to join the Guard yourself?
I did think about it, but I'm more of a silent hunter. They're more of a sanitary
கடைசியில்
militia.
டுபாக் ஊராக வரோம்.
Goodbye, and good hunting, Mr. Throgmorton.
Perhaps
Perhaps I should shut the turquoise for a time.
ஐயோ இவன் வேற இவன் தானே டாமு ஆமா
Good evening, Tom.
Good evening, sir. How are you tonight? Back to the docks, are we?
You remember me then?
Of course I do. You're that man who seemed so lost when he entered my bar a few nights ago.
Thank you for your hospitality. I'm Jonathan Reid, by the way.
I'm still Tom Watts. Welcome back, Doctor.
I'm still John Watts.
Tom, I need to find Sean Hampton as quickly as possible. I've been told you could help me.
I heard the sad saint was recovering at Pembroke Hospital. Did he leave or something?
The important thing is I find him, quickly.
Why not try his night asylum? He takes care of those who need a meal or a roof there.
Where is it?
It's in an old warehouse, northwest of here. Just follow the bank to the west and go north when you reach the end of the pier.
I believe he returned to his flock. Can you confirm that?
Oh, I bet you're right. Sean can't help but worry about the poor and sick. Oh, I guess it has something to do with what happened to him as a baby.
Please, tell me.
Well, I don't like to gossip, but I heard that the sad saint was abandoned as a baby in front of a Catholic orphanage in Dublin. That would explain his faith and need to help everyone.
How is it you can keep this place open? This part of town doesn't seem particularly safe.
Well, since everybody needs a drink, my pub is considered neutral ground by most groups.
I see. So you get pressure from all sides about how this place should be run, do you?
Or something like that. Nothing that a few wise words and a bottle of gin can't solve.
Since I'm here, is there anything I can do?
Well, perhaps, Doctor. Peace partly depends on my stock of gin. With the epidemic, my supplies are running low.
How could a physician help you in this matter?
I have a small warehouse just past the quarantine line. Perhaps, with you being a doctor, you could go there and come back?
Doctors aren't immune to disease, you know.
செம்மையா இருக்கு ஒவ்வொரு டைலாகும்
I'll see what I can do.
Oh, thank you, sir. Here's the key to get in. You're about to say...
நம்மளுக்கு இப்ப வேற ஒரு ஸ்பீக்கர்ஸ் இருக்கு
You're something of a figurehead around here.
I'm only poor...
இருங்க அதையும் முடிச்சிடும் இவனுக்கு முடிச்சுட்டு போயிடும் மொத்தமா முடிச்சிடலாமா
What can you tell me about who?
Sean
Goodbye, Mr. Watts. Good evening, Miss Cox.
Hello.
You still use your husband's name, Edwina. Why is that?
Why shouldn't I? He may be a bloody bastard, but I'm still his wife, and his name means something round here.
Are you aware of what happened to him?
Yes. I'm sure he fought till the end and looked death in the eyes. The boys will mourn him. Except one of them, maybe.
Goodbye, Miss Cox.
என்னடா பண்ற என்ன
You again. What are you...
Goodbye. Seems like the guard of Prewen is on Sean Hampton's trail too.
Bloody monster! Killing's all you deserve. Want some of this? Die, Bertie! All of your bloody leeches need killing.
ஏய் இவன் அடிக்கிறான் இப்படி அடிக்கிறான்
Killing's all you deserve. Die, Bertie! Burn it, boys! Want some of this? Die, Bertie! Bloody Crush the leech ball! I'm behind you! Die, Bertie!
Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reid. May I have your attention for a minute?
Good evening, sir. My name is Giselle Paxton, but I don't have time for men like you.
Have we met before?
No, but I just need to look at your fancy clothes to know that you must be desperate to visit the docks at night.
That's quite judgmental of you.
Sir, I've led enough strikes when I had a job to
Okay.
identify you as an enemy of the working class.
I'm looking for Sean Hampton. Can you help me?
What is it you want? Does he owe you money? Has he displeased your Royal Highness? I'm no snitch,
ரொம்ப பேசிட்டே.
fancy pants.
இப்பெல்லாம் பேசினா நான் காண்டாயிடுவேன் மாட்டேன். இப்பெல்லாம் பேசினா கூட்டு போய் செய்ய போறேன் பாரு நான். ரொம்ப பேசுதில்ல. ஏய் ஆமா, எம்பாரஸ்னு அவனே கொடுத்துருக்கான்.
What a waste of life. I only managed to be hated by all the people I loved.
ஓடிட்டு பெரிய மனுஷன் கேட்குறாங்கன்னா ஆன்சர் பண்ணணும். இவங்க நம்ம ஓவரா ஆன்சர் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்காங்க. போட்டு தள்ளிட்டேன்.
Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reid. Can I help you?
A fancy doctor lurking at night by the docks? Not fishy at all.
And
இது
what
போய்
about
பேசுது.
you? Working
Luna love
outside
good
at night in this dangerous part of town?
You want to know my secret? I'm trying to earn money. And I'm Lottie Paxton, by the way.
I'm looking for Sean Hampton. Can you help me?
Mr. Hampton must be in his office at the night asylum he manages, I suppose. Why do you want to see him?
He was a patient of mine at the Pembroke Hospital, but he left abruptly.
I see. Well, Mr. Hampton is a discreet and dedicated man. I'm sure you'll find him soon enough.
சீக்கிரம் லெவல் ஏற்றியாக வேண்டியது இருக்கிறது. அதனால் இப்படிதான் பண்ணியாக வேண்டும்.
My poor sister. What will happen to her now that I'm gone? Giselle, I'm so sorry.
Why the long face, Doctor?
How dare you welcome me as if everything is the same? We both know things have changed a lot, don't we?
I'm still me in here, just more alive, as a Skal. It's a new beginning, Doctor.
Since you left Pembroke, the amount of blood that has been shed, it's hard to believe you, Sean.
Ask what you will. As the Lord is my shepherd, I will not speak a lie to you.
Why did you kill Miss Jones at the Pembroke Hospital?
Killed old Harriet? You must be mad, Doctor. Why would I do such a thing?
People have been murdered. I've seen the blood. I don't believe you can be trusted.
Have a little faith, Doctor. If you will follow, I will guide you to the light.
How do you plan to
Take this key.
I will not look kindly on you if you're trying to trick me.
I'll be here when you return. If you still think I'm a... Why the long face, Doctor?
It looks like we
Put your face.
Since you
ask what you
Why did you kill people?
have,
How do you
take this key?
I have to see for my
மிஷன் முடிச்சிட்டு ஓகேவா முடிச்சிடலாம். இந்த மிஷன் முடிச்சிட்டு நம்ம முடிச்சிடலாம். இதுதான் ஃபைனல் மிஷன். வீக்கான ஃபைனல் மிஷன் பண்ணுறோம். இதோட கீழே போனோமா?
It's one of them! Get them weapons ready!
Filthy murdering bastard!
கான்ஃபிடென்ட் போதா?
That doesn't work. There must be a way to control the water level in this reservoir. I need to find the wheel. So that's it. These wheels control the water level. That doesn't work. It's locked. That doesn't work. That doesn't work. That doesn't work.
இங்கேருந்து நம்ம ஒரு ஸ்ட்ரீமில் பண்ணோம். ரொம்ப நேரம் போகும் போல். ஓகே எல்லாருக்கும் பாய் மக்களே, பாய் பாய். நான் உங்களுக்கு வீடியோ விசிக்கிரி சைனிங் அவுட். பாய் பாய் பாய்.